the project that I'm showing here started from this issue that we are facing today with our badges. That is, why did Midjourney make this kind of images for ourselves? Like, why, right? Like, we don't really understand AI. And so if you were working with AI in the last years, you heard probably a lot this idea that we need to make AI more explainable. The problem is that AI cannot be fully explained. So this was the starting point of my project, and I asked the question, well, how can we misunderstand AI better? And this means, how can we support people in their own way of understanding and building capacities for interpreting, for understanding, even understanding the mistakes of AI and trying to use that as an opportunity. So in this project that I'm showing here, I used a metaphor. The metaphor is fermentation. That's why it's called conversation starters. These are conversational agents like Alexa and Siri, but they are designed in a way that they resemble practices of fermentation, like bread making or kombucha. And this is because in this context, there are practices of understanding that are related to community. So when we live with a living organism like that, we don't understand it, but we still have our own kind of practices around trying to make sense of it. And for example, Maria Luce some years ago gave me a SCOBY, a starter, and it still lives at our place. And if I have a problem with it, I will talk to her. I'll just text her, like, why do you think it's not living well in this environment where I am? So I thought, okay, maybe we can use some of these practices as an inspiration for AI. And what did I find by doing this through design? Because that's how I do research. I make prototypes and then try to learn from it. I developed this idea that maybe instead of explaining AI, we should support situated understandings of AI. And situated means looking at the context, but also means thinking about the positionality of people, where they are in the world. And this is coming from feminist theory, and situated knowledge is a theory that means that any knowledge that is created depends on the culture, where it is, so the subjectivity of the knower is shaped by social, cultural, and political context. So it's not only about physical context, but also who we are as knowers. So from this, we can say that situated understandings of AI, it's about understanding the position of the users, so who is affected by AI, not only the direct users, but more broadly. The position of the designers, what is our own bias when we create these systems, and the positionality of the agents themselves, because if they are creating knowledge with us, they also convey some kind of worldview. So when Midjourney is making this picture, there is a certain worldview. So this would mean to situate AI. And what I learned about conversational agents in relation to these feminist theories is that they are designed for humans. They only listen to human voices. So when you talk to an Alexa, it's very human-centered, which is in a way good. But the definition of the human is not neutral. They listen to certain human voices better than others. Certain accents are not recognized. Male voices are more recognized than women, and kids are not recognized. So the definition of what is human and human-centered is not neutral. And this is kind of a broader question in my research. How can we listen to more voices? Voices of non-humans, but also human voices that are not heard. Thank you.
Thank you.